What's your go-to, like, hype-up song?
Let's see. My most recent one was the Euphoria soundtrack.
Oh,
Which is maybe a little odd, but it just is what it is.
sick. That's kind of dope.
Hi, my name's Allison Bess, and this is What's in My Bag. First thing I have in my bag is my water bottle, because I am terrible at drinking water, and it is a fault of mine that I don't drink enough water in the day, so I always make sure that I bring my water bottle and have it with me. Next up is my tension block. I don't go anywhere without it. You never know when you can fit in a little finger training session, and it's my go-to for warming up, whether it's at the gym or outside. Next up is obviously my chalk bag and my brush. I also always make sure that it has enough chalk in it. That's one of my last checks before I leave the house, because nothing's worse than showing up to a crag and your chalk bucket is empty. My current go-to shoe, which is the Redlines. I always make sure I have a pair of at least the Redlines with me whenever I'm doing a climbing session. But that said, I also always make sure I have a stiffer alternative in case there's a small foot or something that a soft shoe isn't quite cutting it for. So even though a soft shoe is my go-to, I always make sure I have a backup stiffer shoe just in case. Currently have a thumb tendon issue and doesn't necessarily keep me from climbing, so I always make sure that I bring my KT tape so that I'm able to tape my thumb and climb as pain-free as possible. But I've gotten through a lot of different injuries in my life using various KT taping activities, so I always make sure to have that. Shorts, because I always go to the gym in pants, but then sometimes it's a million degrees and I want to change in shorts, and it is super annoying when you're at the gym training in pants and you wish you had shorts and you don't have them. So these ones are small and they pack tight, and so I always have shorts in my bag, just in case. Like I said, I'm terrible at drinking water, and like a child, the water needs to be flavored in order for me to consume enough, so I also have flavor drops to put in my water so that I don't become the most dehydrated person now. Next up, obviously, tape. Tension tape is my favorite, and I never go to any climbing situation without it, because you never know when your hands are going to start bleeding. I also have this, I don't know where I got this, but it's like a tiny mini lacrosse ball, and I use it to, when I'm warming up, I put it on the bottom of my feet to do a little foot roll out as I'm warming up for the day, and for some reason just nothing hits harder as a good warm-up foot roll, so I want to have that in my bag. The last thing is headphones. I always bring headphones to the gym to train, because I have actually been known to going to the gym and forgetting my headphones and turning around and going all the way home to get them before I start training, because sometimes if you're having a low motivation day, you really need to have those high beats in your ears to be able to get yourself going, and sometimes it's so bad that if I don't have them, it really does decrease the efficiency of a session. So headphones, key.